Witches.
Oh, there's gonna be witches, more witches.
Hi everyone. Last minute schedule. My bad. Yeah. What are you reading, Brandie?
Sorry, that's my son. He wants to be part of this live reading
You
spread.
can be a part of this live. This is his show.
Whatever. I'm reading Beast of Ruin. I have like maybe 100 pages left. I'll be finishing that tonight, and then I'll be doing or reading The Final Strife tomorrow.
I cannot wait.
So I'm excited.
Hey, Shanae. How are you?
What are
DM
you?
is really giving me spoilers.
Oh, she gave us some spoilers yesterday. She was talking about Anna and how later on we might get like a story with her and her background story.
Oh my god. Not a problem with Eric. Anyways. I am going to finish Uzumaki because I've been reading this book too long at this point. I am about I don't see any page numbers. There's what is this, an afterword as well. So with that, I have like this much left, which for a manga will take me a good probably 30 minutes, maybe. But I'm finishing this, and then I am going to read Elantris because
yeah, you need to read that.
I don't know why I've been putting it off. I mean, to be frank and honest, like I really don't know.
I get it. It's not really like I get it.
Yeah.
It's Elantris. It's not like one of the books that you like, oh, I can't wait to read.
True. It's just but also like I want to be able to take notes on it, and it's more interesting than Miss Corner 1, but I just can't mentally prepare. Like with work and everything going on, I want entertainment. It's not providing. Like for me, it's just a story. And so because it's just a story, it's not captivating because it's just a story. So I don't know.
Yeah, gotcha. I get
have
it.
a hard time with sitting down and reading because I've read this week. I read Binti, all of Binti, including the extra novellas. So there's like four novellas for the entire series. I read A Fate with Retribution or something like that by Scarlett St. Clair. So it's a Hades Persephone story. And then I read something else, and it was like completely different. And I was like, I am flying through books this week, but like Elantris, I just have to sit down. Oh, I lost her. That's okay. I read that book 2 weeks ago. How did you like it, Uzumaki? Sorry, I'm watching a author on Instagram Live. Talk about support, okay? I am trying to support. Anyone that has a live going on, which I always try to make sure that I go to as well.
Sorry, my son X'd me out.
No, that's because you're not giving him any lovins.
Oh, I always give him love. He just tries to grab everything.
Yes, he wants to be next to you.
He is next to me.
Immediately touching.
I'm holding his hand. Still acting odd.
I know. Let's see. God, DM is just so funny. Okay. Let's see. I read that 2 books. I'm really curious on what you rated Uzumaki. I'm reading like 12 books I don't really feel it. What? That's a lot. Oh my gosh.
My goodness.
Books. Yikes. Hey, how are you? How are you doing? Thanks for showing up. Hi H. How are you doing? How are you surviving?
Hey,
How are you surviving? I really need to put my glasses on. I don't feel right without them.
what? You don't feel right with that?
I keep pushing up my face.
Oh, like you have your glasses on.
Yeah.
Oh.
Man. How are you surviving this heat? No, you're probably hotter than where I'm in.
I'm surviving it. It's actually cooler here for once, but it's been raining a lot, like for the past couple days. It's been in the 70s.
Man,
which is nice.
Had
nice breeze and everything.
They had a warning on like the boards. You know how they have the boards when you're on the highway? They had a warning on the board like wildfire. Please, please make sure that you're being cautious because there was 26 homes. I want to say 26 to 29 homes that burned down, and it started because of something about mowing grass, and one of the blades to the lawnmowers hit metal and it started a fire.
That's something that I think could be like prevented, but whatever, I guess. That sounds like that's something with
even starting like, so of course, you know, like highways have to be, they have those really big mowers, but they're not, if there was something out there, let's say people are throwing trash, right? Like they threw something and threw trash and it caught and it sparked a fire, because also the grass is so dry that, you know, all you have to do is throw a cigarette butt out there and it will light on fire. It's so dry. So there's been nothing but like fires like consistently right off the highways and hitting people's yards. Like right by my daughter's school, that happened too. So we see these black patches off the highway every couple miles. There's like these black patches of like fires, and it's so crazy. I liked it a lot. I think of for so many Spyros. It is literally a book about Spyros. Yeah, it's kind of creepy. It's a lot. I usually cap up about 7 or 8 at a time. Whew. Yeah, that's a lot of books. 7 or 8 books at a time.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I think I probably do 2.
2 or 3 for me.
Pushing it. No. He said no. He said stick to 1.
All right. Don't listen to him. He don't know what he's talking about.
Mother Nature is being hella rude, so supporting for my bathroom. But otherwise, I'm fine. Oh my God. You are in my prayers. You understand that structure way too well. Way too much. How are you? I'm good. How are you? Well, other than Mother Nature.
Always see you doing your sprints. Like, I wish I could do that. Prompt 2 reading sprints.
All the time.
I wish my kids
she's up
to do that
times a week.
Gosh, I wish my kids would let me do that. But nah. I'm lucky to get 1 day out of the week.
Hi, I'm reading A Small Place by Jamaica, because not me butchering on the internet. How is it?
Kincaid, I guess. I was saying Kincaid. Maybe the Z's on accident. Maybe.
Kincaid. Maybe. Small Place. That kind of sounds interesting. Maybe I'll read Portrait of Thief. I'm going to finish Uzumaki, and then I'm going to start pulling books for my TBR, because reading with Wineva mentioned that how she does her games and TBRs and posting her video this week, and I was just like, maybe I should probably do that. So I have a good idea. I also need to update my planner, my reading planner for August. We went this entire month, Brandie, without using our reading planner.
I've used the reading planner since May. So I'm
back on track.
Maybe there'll be one day I'll do it when I'm not busy, which is hardly never. So I mean I can, unless I make it like do it fix maybe sometime this year. I'll just update it and be like, oh, here you go.
No,
like
we are not walking into August without our planners being done.
Oh, it's happening for me. I'll probably end up doing
You don't have to backdate it.
I want to do it though, because I need to put stuff in it. I need to go back to last month's, fill it in at least.
No, that's too much.
No, I want to do that. So I need to, and then I will. It's just I just need to write some stuff down. I'll just put pictures of
just put pictures
and just put the rating, and then I don't really got to write anything.
Right.
So
say all that to say, be prepared for August. I say all that to say, walking into August, updating our journals.
Maybe.
Call every night asking you about your journal.
I'll be like, nothing.
I have a planner and I just write down. I really need to start doing better at tracking my page count, because honestly, again, the reason why I read, and I know I said this a million times, but the reason why I read is because I just enjoy it. Do I care about the stats, the numbers, and all of those things? No, not at all. I think so. After I read Elantris, I think I'm going to read Grace of Kings. Or is that going to be part of your book club?
No, I was going to read Grace of Kings possibly next month. There's a lot I'm trying to read next month. I got a lot. Grace of Kings was going to be on there. But then it's like, should I just push it back to September? Just fit it, because there's 4 books total. So maybe I should push it to September, then I can end it in the final book in December.
I'm definitely going to try to. I want to definitely get to. I definitely want to finish the series this year. So there's 4 books.
Yeah.
I want to be immersed into another world, similar. Well, not maybe similar, but like a big world like Jade's or the Greenbone Saga.
Yeah.
I kind of want that, and I don't think there's another series that I can think of that I have personally that I could do something like that. So
yeah,
DM just ended her life finally. Thank you, Bree. I'm so grateful. Oh, girl, I'm grateful for you. Okay, you give me all the business about your books. So let's see. I'm doing good. Been having a good time. I'm rereading Lightning Thief, and it's very much improving my mood. Whoop whoop. We love that. I haven't read anything by Rick since the first time I read, so it's kind of crazy. Ooh. Man, I should have joined in on Bree from Locked Bookticians. Her I think she's been doing it since last year. Her read along.
Yeah.
And man, like I really want to read that series because I haven't.
Yeah, I think Cachet and Britt, I think they might be they're reading it. I need to definitely message one of them and see if they're still doing it.
I don't know who that is. Is that bad? Not me being on the internet.
Cachet from oh god, I don't remember. And then Britt from Britt Riley.
Okay. I think I follow them. I have different genres and formats: physical, audio, ebook, depending on what I'm feeling, where I'm at, and where my books are. A few library loans in that return. Gotcha. Look, I be requesting renew. You know, I have all of these library cards and I don't actually go to the library other than for my kid.
I want to do that, make it a video, like a library haul, where I literally. But then again, I have books that I need to read over TBR, but I don't know. We'll see.
I need to email them because I need to make sure my account is up to date. But I don't actually go get books from the library. Why? When I can just buy? No, I'm just playing. Why? When we can just buy them? But that's the point. Like, why do we need to buy them? We don't.
Oh God.
Yeah. But I do want to read more manga, so my Dallas library has a ton of it.
Yeah, there is a manga that Ashley from the Bookish Realm, she recommended. So, yeah, she told me at least get the first 3 volumes.
Oof.
I did.
You did?
Yeah, they weren't expensive. They're
Oh,
$12. I mean, that could be expensive to anybody, you know.
$12, but that's
But compared to what I've been purchasing because of these fantasy books, you know, that's
yeah.
pretty good. As opposed to 27, 28 bucks. $12 is pretty decent.
I'm trying to figure out where the next library sale is. We have one August 6th. That might be a good one to go to. I love going to library sales.
We don't have enough library sales here.
Did you check online?
What?
Did you check online?
No, I should. I should do that and see if there's any library sales.
Yeah. I always just try to check just because, like, that's going to be my first go-to for, like, books that, you know, smaller books or not newer releases, I guess. And now I have to wait again. Yeah, listen, I only can because 1, my 5-year-old will sit and read with me. 2, my job this week. What?
Well, I wish, like, my daughter would have no problem, but I have a 4-year-old about to be 5-year-old in December, and I got a 1-year-old that's about to be a 2-year-old in August. So yeah, if it was just Kiana, absolutely. But my other 2, oh no.
Nope, my daughter used to be like that, and I couldn't do nothing. And then I started making her do everything with me. So, you won't let me cook? Come cook with me. You won't let me do this? Come do it with me. So, But I hope you're okay since, you know, you lost your job. If we need to fight somebody, let us know.
Yeah.
I do all my reading journal every night. Oof. I know if I get behind, there's no going back. Absolutely.
It used to be so.
But we haven't even set up. Yeah. I did not even set, like, mine is a planner. And so I have to set it up for the month. Right. I have to, like, print everything out, punch it, and then put it in my planner.
Yeah. Hold on. My son is acting a mess.
I do my reading journal every night. Oh, I read that. I use my reading journal, but all that gets updated is when I read and have stats for my wrap-up video. Gotcha. I miss the library. I miss the library too. I need to update them because I think I just have an e-card. I don't know. I've got all these library cards and don't go to the library. I just get them to Libby. Exactly. I'm at the libraries with kids, but unless I'm lucky, it's a lucky day. Fine. I just use my Libby loans. Gotcha. Growing up in my library had what? Paperbacks were 10 for $1.
Wow.
Oh my god. Oh god. Bree, you were not on my spins last night when I spilled the tea about the job. No. Okay. So I showed up and then I fell asleep. It was I think it was like close to like 9 o'clock or after 9, and I fell asleep when we were doing our hour sprint. And so, yeah, no. Woof, I'm sorry. This is digital journal planner. Look. I can barely keep up with my job and how they add everything to my calendar. I have to physically see something. So yeah.
It seems like jobs is a trip lately.
Hmm.
It seems like jobs and it's just ridiculous right now. They ask so much for their employees, but they don't treat their employees right.
Yeah. And it's not even
Or they don't value them.
they don't value. Yeah. For me it's not even like the policies, it's the people, right? Cuz people are just shitty people all around. And so management, again with taking positions away. These are still people and individuals, and they just like fucking suck. Some
Right.
people don't need to be managing.
I feel like they know what it feels like to be down and low, but then when they start making that money, it's like they end up forgetting their past. Like, how did you get here? It wasn't just yourself. Obviously, you had people to help you. Obviously, you had employees to help you. But then once you hit like a point in your life, a milestone, you want to act like an asshole.
Hmm.
There's some like that's how it was at the company I worked with,
Yeah,
and like yeah, it was just a hot mess.
it's just
So much gaslighting, so much.
which tells you about who they are. I wish that I could like be like, oh well, this company sucks because of XYZ policy. No, it was the staff. It was the people in it, right? Like they just are, crappy individuals. I just don't. Uh, yeah, my company has gotten to the point where I'm just like, I just be looking at them and I'm like, what? What? Does this make sense? Like, do you see yourself right now? Do you know how you're acting? Do you know
Right.
how I'm perceiving your actions right now? Because like you're verbalizing things, not knowing how it's coming across. I can understand that, but I need you to like stop and process this real quick because like
Right.
I'm about to call HR. I'm about to call HR.
Yeah.
Literally, I was thinking yesterday. I was like, oh my god.
I feel like for me, like I knew like the company I was working for was going downhill because I was pregnant with my youngest, and I was going to the bathroom a lot because I have pregnant,
Yeah.
and that became a problem. And
Yeah.
so I talked to one of the people that founded the company. I said, I'm constantly going to use the bathroom. I'm pregnant. I don't know what the big deal is. He's like, well, you should just get a document from your doctors to allow you to go to the bathroom as much. I'm like, why do I need permission to use the restroom?
Yeah. Unless did they base it off of stats?
No, my stats were fine. It's just they didn't want me to get up constantly to go to the bathroom, but I'm pregnant. And that's a human right.
But was the job like based off numbers? Like did they
They
look
were
at
based off of numbers, but my numbers were fine. It wasn't messing with my numbers.
because jobs like that. Oops. I spilled my entire smoothie.
No.
Jobs like that base a lot off of stats look at time worked, right? Because they're like, are you not intentionally stealing company times, but potentially stealing company time?
No, I was in there before anybody else in the mornings taking calls.
Yeah. When I worked at PayPal, it was always about this is how much time you were active on the phone versus not active on the phone. And I just went and got documentation because they used that time against me. But bathrooms shouldn't be a problem, especially when you're hitting the metrics.
Yeah.
For me, it was illegal. It was a legal formality, so they couldn't use it against me.
Yeah.
So, but we shouldn't have to do that because it's common sense, right? Like I'm physically working and my numbers are fine, but they have all these policies nowadays.
Yeah, it's like I can't work for a company, and I was like, I can't do this anymore. I'm glad like they laid me off because of COVID because it was just too much. It was becoming very stressful. I was also like, they're making it. I was so stressed, like I was having complications. That's how bad. Like I was not.
That's what happened to me too.
Yeah, so it's like I'm not doing this.
That happened to me too. And even my boss this week was like talking to me about FMLA and how to file documentation. And I was like, I get why you're asking, because it's a protection thing. Documentation from a doctor is a protection thing, and I'm just like, but I can't.
Yeah.
So you either write me up because I can't get documentation, or just like deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
So I get it. Okay, so she said, so here's the tea. I was working at Dunkin', transferred for one day, transferred for the one I worked at in Florida, the district manager at Dunkin'. I transferred to cut me to 1 day a week. What? He claims that it was my job performance when I routinely stayed 30 to 60 minutes after my shift to make sure stuff was getting done. Ooh. What? I told him about himself professionally, and he basically told me not to come back, but still has work on the plate. Maybe it takes a while for them to. This was definitely not a people running around this franchise issue. It's a Duncan issue. Well, wait. But it was the manager, right?
That's crazy. I'm over everyone. I'm over people. Not y'all, but just certain people like that run companies.
Don't lie. We get it.
Like these companies, it's like, oh my gosh, don't you realize we're human beings? We're not robots. We're human beings.
Hey, Jenny. Hey. How are you? Hey, Erica.
How are you doing?
You got a day or two left, girl. How you doing? You thugging it out? I'm gonna have to scrub my carpets. I just literally spilled my entire 32-ounce smoothie. I'm really yeah. Oops, not me being late. I was eating dinner. Hey, Rose, how are you? Get your FMLA. Yep. Make sure that you have that protection in place, whether you use it or not. I tell you that all the time. The thing is, it's just like with kids. Parents, we need, as teachers, we need documentation for kids so we don't treat them differently. They have an excuse, right? Like they have paperwork. If you want me to treat your child differently, give them those accommodations. I have to have something. Give me something. The thing with FMLA that I absolutely loved when I was pregnant with my child, I would, because of the stress of the job, I worked in fraud. Because of the stress of the job and my boss, it triggered me so much that I was like vomiting underneath my desk. And I went and got documentation. It sucked. I shouldn't have to. Went and got documentation to prove that I needed these breaks. And it really allowed me and gave me grace. But as FMLA is job protection. Things can't be used against you for whatever reason. And it really protects you. You have to be at a job for 12 months just to have it, but like I swear by it. If you can get it. My doctor won't sign off on FMLA, otherwise I would get it. But yeah. I would definitely have it. Like with FMLA, you can even take intermittent FMLA where it's like an hour off here, an hour off here, an hour off, and like your job can't do nothing. I wish I can do it, but I can't. But yeah, short-term disability too is a good one.
Hey.
Later, I have to go to a comic book club. Ooh, that sounds amazing.
Ashley and Bree are having their comic book club tonight.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I worked an overnight. I've been napping all afternoon, still tired. Oh no. I didn't know they had overnights. Yes, it's wild. Hey, slow start for me to the final slow start for me to the final strive. I'm glad you're reading it though. It's really good. I feel bad. Not gonna lie about it. I hope.
You'll get better. It just takes time for
Yeah.
it to get out of your body and out of your system. This is gonna take time. It was like that for me. Like I was feeling better, but like I lost my sense of smell and taste, and then my smell came back, but my taste didn't come back until weeks later.
Brandie, you look so different.
Oh my god, I know I do.
Look at Brandie. Go to her Instagram, guys. Oh my god.
Keanu looks different too.
Yeah, he does. I mean, he has the same face. I mean, you do too, but
yeah.
But yeah. I hope you feel better. Did you end up getting the tea stuff? Doing good, working on finishing a book today, and has been stressful, I guess. Oh no. I'm glad you're okay though. I feel like I plateaued just in a state of bad.
I get it.
It's
a process. It takes time.
Out of your body.
Yeah, I know you're frustrated because I was frustrated too. It just, you literally can't control it. It takes its own time out of your system.
I remember a few years ago with the bank, a lot of people had FMLA until they changed some of the policy and made it harder to get.
Right. They did that where I worked, where it made it harder to get. I hate that. I really wish they weren't able to do that.
How though? Because like FMLA, they don't have say in your FMLA. Like how?
I feel like it's either in your contract or their, I don't know. They had legal, because they had a legal team, and so they divvied around it.
When I've worked at some jobs. I'm not be telling my age, but I worked at a company called Cigna, and they did short-term disability and FMLA, and like based off your doctor, and the doctor can continue to extend it. Now, short-term disability can be denied. Short-term disability can be denied, but FMLA is a federal policy. It has nothing to do with a company and their policy. So like,
I don't know.
The short-term disability is the money part. So the money can be denied because of whatever disability or why you're taking off. But the FMLA is literally unpaid time off, whether it's 12 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks, whether you're taking off for a family or whether you're taking off an hour out a week. It is a federal program.
I don't know. They made it difficult for me to even get. I don't know what was going on, but yeah, I don't know. But they also come to find out they were also racist. So
yeah, I'm so glad you left them because that's just trash. But like, I don't play. I look. I definitely know. Yeah. When it comes to my FMLA, I'm like, look. Technically, that my job, even now, because my boss asked me on Tuesday after work, like about FMLA, and I was like, I wish I could get it, but if that's gonna be a make or break, you're just gonna continue having to write me up until I'm let go, and then that's just what it is. Because I cannot get FMLA because I have to have a doctor sign off on it, and I was like,
yeah.
He's a district manager of Fantastic. He oversees quick list. Tries to check over 100 stores, but still prioritize. Ooh. That's a shitty person in power. It's rare my store has escalators, so we had an annual cleaning schedule.
Yeah, ooh. That takes time.
Can you imagine? Oof, all those shelves.
And I remember when I worked at Bed Bath & Beyond and the cleaning team came, man.
I don't even like cleaning my shelves. I go through, and at least once a month I go through and like wipe things down. So, what were you doing overnight? We haven't had an overnight in forever. I love overnights. Hey, Gabby.
Hey,
how are you? They're hella fun, but I need sleep after that. Oof. Yeah, I did get there a few. Is it helping?
Is it helping you a little bit?
Hopefully.
I would think it's giving you some type of relief, I hope.
Yeah, it should give you some type of relief because it targets everything, congestion, fever, everything. It really gets rid of those body aches, even if it's just temporary. So I hope it's working.
Yeah.
I did a fiction reset while they cleaned. Don't know what that is, but sounds great. It was something with the insurance company. They switched you. A lot of people even scaled back with taking time off, or they only work in the bare minimum. Yeah. A lot of the short-term and FMLA is outsourced to companies, and those companies work with your doctor to get the paperwork signed, and then they'll approve it. They also have their doctors. So my nephew, his mom actually works for one of the companies, and she's the doctor that works on staff to approve short-term disability. But short-term disability, again, is just the money part. FMLA is like, this job is secure. You can't do anything to this person during this time because this job is secure. So you can't just lay them off or find another person for that position. So yeah. I'm good working on
Border of Wings and Ruin.
I was gonna say it, but I was just
Aqua War.
Aqua War and playing some Animal Crossing. Yeah, individual companies cannot mess with FMLA, but disability and PTO. Exactly. So individual companies cannot touch. If you are approved for FMLA and you've met that 12-month, 1,200 something hours. I think it's 1,250 hours. If you met that 12-month, 1,250 hours with that company and you request FMLA for a family member or for yourself, they cannot touch your job. Period. They cannot.
I think with us, it was like, for me, since it was like maternity, they were going to go into my maternity leave and take some time away from maternity leave. I think that's how they were doing it.
Yeah, they can do that because that's the part of the pain. I'm just talking about FMLA in general.
Yeah.
FMLA is unpaid. It's unpaid. It is literally you are taking time off and your job is secure, and that is. But short-term disability, and which is underneath maternity leave, that is what they pay you like 60% of your check, right? But then PTO, they can deny PTO, they can deny short-term disability. That's a company payment. But FMLA is just that job security, period. Like, this is it. You get 12 weeks a year to take care of whatever you need to for yourself or family. Short-term disability is for you. FMLA is for you and your family, unpaid. I need to go back. I need to go back into claims. They pay more.
I was doing claims for the dental company I worked for.
Man, I love doing short-term disability claims because seeing people, like, people just thought like, oh, we're gonna give you 60% of your check. If one, you still have to pay taxes, and then two, it's like, okay, well, if we're gonna give you 60% of your check, like, you got to provide something. Like, I would just go through and I would deny, and you have deadlines you have to hit. You have, like, if you don't get the paperwork in by this time, then you're done. And then seeing people with the long-term disability claims, the investigators these companies have investigators, and they would go out and they would take pictures of people on short-term or long-term disability, and they're like mowing their grass and doing all of these things, and we're sitting here like 8 months into your claim, we've been paying you every single week, and you said that you're so disabled and whatnot, your back you can't walk, you can't do this, and you're mowing your grass. Oh man. But yeah, I need to go back and do that. Go get well first, right?
Yes, exactly. Well first, Erica. One thing at a time.
I can't tell if it's working because I haven't had it. What are your symptoms? It's just cough, right?
Like sore throat,
congestion.
fever.
It should help with the fever.
Yeah.
And fraud claims. Yeah, I worked in fraud prevention for like 3 years, and then I went into rehab, like actual rehab for youth, and then I went back to fraud with PayPal, and then I moved to Texas and did short-term disability and FMLA claims, and then I went into pharmacy, and then I went to education. So I've been around the block. Most of my experience is actual claims, though, fraud claims. because I did that like a total of like 6 years. People be lying. Hey,
Hi.
how are you?
Hey.
I was still working. I was like, oh,
Got
I'm still working. I was like, good Lord.
you working hard. You getting ready for fall.
Well, they started fall registration. I deal with grad students, so fall registration started this week, and I'm also auditing the students who applied for graduation. So it's just a lot going on. Yep. But it was a good day. It was a good
Gotcha.
day.
What are you reading?
So I just finished the audiobook. Well, I did the blended read of the Gilded Ones.
Mm,
It was really good. I was like, oh, I'm ready for the second book. I want the second book, and I
yeah.
had used my Libby app for that. So tonight I will be doing the final strife. Dun, dun, dun,
Yes.
dun. Technically, I should have started that earlier, but that didn't happen. So started.
That's all good. It's all good. You're starting it now.
I know.
Yep.
All right, so let's go ahead and start with the 45. How everyone editing videos, listening to my audiobook. I am Malala. I love that book. Yes, people would lie so much with claims and they try to fight you over their lies. Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. It's like, yo. If we could just give out handouts, we would just do that. You know, we would just do that. We wouldn't ask for nothing, okay? We didn't ask for nothing. We'll just give you a handout, but that's not how it works.
Right.
So I read 45, and I think we're probably gonna stick to like longer sprints because I'm in that kind of mood. Or is that okay with you guys? I didn't even ask you guys. Do you guys want to do a 30-minute?
I can do a 45.
45 is. I'm good with doing that all day, every day. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Right. In longer times, I feel like I can read a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah. The major problem I have right now is breathing, which they said is not bad enough to go to the emergency room. They think I might have a combo with my asthma, and you do have asthma.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how Keandre has asthma. He went through that where he could barely breathe.
Yeah. What's your oxygen level? Are you keeping track? Because I know you have I know you have something to keep track of it. I'm trying to think. I don't think there's
Please
any.
be careful, Erica.
I just had the steamer. I have the mask steamer that goes around my nose and my mouth. But I know you have a machine, right? Or at least the inhalers. So just take your time with it. You'll hopefully get back to normal soon.
Yeah,
My
he'll get
finger.
back to normal soon. It just takes time. Ugh, that's the hard part. Is the time and the process of getting better.
I agree.
Yeah, I know somebody that had lost their taste of smell and taste during the time that they had it, and it took them a little while to get it back.
That was me. That was me.
Steam, definitely. Steam, open up the lungs, go outside. It's just a matter of opening those lungs up. Have a mini ER. Not a mini ER. Oh, I'm sorry, Erica. Praying for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we've been yapping about jobs and all types of stuff. Okay. Happy reading, everyone. I'll see you back here.
All right.
How was everyone's reading?
I didn't read. I ate my Chipotle.
She had Chipotle.
I worked for most of mine. I just read like 3 pages. So I didn't get much done, but I just have 6 more students to do, and I'll do that later.
Yeah. I finished Uzumaki, which I'm happy about. And then I started.
Oh, how did you like it?
It was good. It was good. I like that their chapters are really short. I feel like the chapters are really short, but it literally is about Spyros and possession and weird stuff.
Oh.
So yeah, I liked it. I did. The end, there's a afterward at the very, very end, and that was just weird. That was like, did we need that? Probably not. But I guess they were trying to be silly with it, and I didn't care. So now I have Elantris that I'm gonna read. But I started listening to Brees and Ashley Sprints. So they're talking about the demand of books between libraries and hoopla, and how sometimes on Hoopla it'll say like they're charging every time you check out a book, it will charge the library.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. It charges them.
So like what?
And then like also that's why like if you place a book on hold and stuff like that and you're not even like reading it, that can hold up a lot too, especially when there's other people that want to read it. I think it sort of messes up with their stuff.
A lot of people that do that, they'll check out the books and then like not even read them. Which obviously, kind of inconsiderate.
Right.
Yeah.
You can always at least on Libby you can delay them, right? Like you can just
Right.
delay for another time. That's what I do.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
fact that
Wow.
one, libraries have not recovered from COVID, but even the physical books, she had a good point. Like people don't even want physical books because after COVID, we got so used to e-audios and then e-books that it just
True.
people are. So I was like, that's interesting. I mean, I can foresee that because like I do that myself, right? Like why go somewhere when I can just stay at home and still read? So, but
And
owning the
still
license,
access the same material. Yeah.
yeah, you still access the same material, but owning the license for a book to be permanently theirs is stupid expensive.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it made sense how Brooklyn is, especially after they announced that they're giving all kids library cards after the book buying ban happened. They get all kids, and then they just couldn't keep up with it. I was like, that wasn't sustainable at all. Like giving everyone,
Yeah. Brooklyn is the largest borough. That was not sustainable.
no, for them to go out and give everyone, didn't matter who it was, what state you're in, could get a library card. It just wasn't. It made no. I mean, it was like a blessing in disguise, but of course we're gonna take advantage of it.
Yeah.
Of course, as parents, we're gonna take advantage of
Mm-hmm.
the library cards. Yeah, go get
Yeah.
it free. What are you talking about? Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Anyway, let's see. 41 pages. Good job, Gabby. Just got home and saw that you were sprinting. Hello. Hope all is well. 34 pages. Good job, H. Look at you.
Mm-hmm.
Read a bit, making food. Really wanted pizza instead. That sounds amazing. Can you not? You're moving my desk.
She wants attention.
Mm-hmm. 41% through now. Ooh, good job, Jay.
Good.
That's progress. That's what I'm talking about. Updating my reading journal. Read 20 pages of Portrait of Beef. How do you like it? Wasn't that like a ILLUMICRATE book that they did? A special edition?
Was it? Maybe. I think it was. I just don't remember what box or what month that was. It was
Yeah.
this year. I just don't remember.
I finally got the invite for
I
and
know.
did I send it to you? I don't know.
Yeah,
I can't
you sent me
remember.
a screenshot. The thing is, like, I don't know what it is. A lot of the exclusive they're doing or the books that they're doing, I'm not really interested.
I need to go back on that
Uh-oh.
page. I just know the girl's name start with an A, and I need to go
It's Autumn something.
Autumn something. Okay, I was like, I know it starts with an A, so I always type it in and I forget, and I'm like, okay, move on.
Like, I definitely want BABEL. I don't mind having different editions for BABEL
Mm-hmm.
or Kwong, but
I keep on hearing great things about that book.
yeah, I'm excited.
ILLUMICRATE is doing one. It's Very Little Adult doing one,
Yep. So
and then
editions.
there's someone else.
Yeah,
I don't know if Bookish Box is doing one.
I don't know.
I want to see if there's at least. I know Waterstones is doing one too.
Yeah. Everyone's doing their own thing when it comes to BABEL and they're exclusive.
But hopefully it's just expensive. That makes a lot of sense. And they're not. The cities fund libraries, right? They fund them, so they just need to reinvest. The need is there, the demand is there. But yeah, most books I want to read and check out I can't find on Overdrive, but I can find them on physical copies at my library.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get my library account switched to physical. Hi, how are you? Hey everyone, I'm late, but I'm reading Tandem Breed of Tower of Dawn and Emperor of Storms. Tower of Dawn. Are those Sarah J. Maas books?
I don't know, but I'm liking the new editions that come out next year.
Oh, I saw that.
I definitely
saw
will be
that. I
getting
said,
those.
whoa.
I did not see that. What?
They're new covers for
New covers, yeah.
Throne of Glass series.
Mm,
And I'm like, this is a perfect time because I've been wanting to read through the class.
that's a perfect time to buy the old editions. They're gonna be stupid cheap.
Yeah, I like the new covers though better.
I gotta look this up. I did
You
not know that.
actually, posted it either yesterday or the day before.
Who did?
Sarah J. Maas.
Yeah, I don't follow.
She's like, surprise.
Dang, not surprised.
It'll be coming out like early next year.
February 14th, 2023.
Yep. And the
Wow.
covers are so beautiful. I think the covers are I feel like more accurate to what people told me about the books. So I'm definitely gonna get that.
That looks really good.
I haven't read it and I'm like, I need to get the books.
Wait, why are there two editions? Like, why?
You have the UK editions and then you have the US editions.
Oh, which one is the UK? UK is probably the second one. The
Maybe. She says it in the description. I forget which one is which.
okay, slide one would be the US covers, which is a lot brighter and colorful, and the UK and US and Australian in hardcover paperback. The UK hardcover, I can't read today. My eyes. The cover on slide 2 will be available in paperback in UK, India, and elsewhere.
Yeah.
Lord.
So
I always wondered, how do they decide with the books what the covers would look like? You know, why are they so different in some cases? I mean, when you think about this, they're very different in terms of what the covers look like.
Right.
So I'm always wondering how do they determine that?
Yeah.
I know the UK tries to theme everything out. So, like, I appreciate that they're like Sarah J. Maas. The name of Sarah J. Maas is the main color, right? So if it's the book is pink, Sarah J. Maas is pink. If the book has a yellow in it, the UK covers try to make it yellow. They really do try to theme out and simplify and make things. For me, it just looks better, but I don't know why UK switch. It may even switch the entire cover to look differently. Like even the Witchery, right? The Witchery, they're holding hands in the UK cover, the book that just was released. They're holding hands, but then the UK is purple and it's completely different. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't fit their publisher in the UK. It just doesn't fit what they're looking for. But I do like that. Even with Brandie Sanderson, right? Like all of Mistborn is blue and white. All of Storm Archives is red. Like they theme it out pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, the Autumn account got hacked.
She recreated another account.
She did? Is it the same name?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me look it up real quick. But yeah, she created a new account.
The Autumn Oaks.
The Autumn crap. It says the Autumn Book Reads.
Dang. It really got hacked?
Yeah, it did. But then she created a whole new account.
Jeez. I'm gonna make sure that if she posts something, I get it this time.
I'll put it in the thing. All right. I can't do that.
Dang.
Oh.
That is why I'm reading it. Honestly, I'm not into it. I haven't been a fan the last few. Especially you having such traumatic. Ooh, no, I don't like that. Just sorted my Crayolas so I can color. Yes, I use Crayolas. Don't judge me, judge your mama. Thanks.
Hey, I love the classics.
For you.
I love the classics.
Right.
Like, there's nothing better than Crayola, like, out there. I mean, like, there's, like, artist crayons, right? Like, or color pencils, but Crayola just works better.
Yeah.
I want to go to a Crayola experience they have in, like, North Dallas, where it's like an actual. It's inside the mall, but you can like make your own colors and their stations and different things like that.
Okay.
Fun. They're gorgeous. I think this year I'm going to have to admit that I'm not the heist girl. Look, at all. Me and you both. I have the Waterstone edition of Babel coming to me, and I refuse to get caught up in the different editions.
Yeah.
I did pre-order the UK Babel as well. UK covers are made to look more like adult. It's to get people to read them. It's common for older books to get covers that are more plain.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Well, you see that she redid all the covers for ACOTAR and all that's for that series. So, but I wouldn't say it's older, but I guess I don't know. I feel like old to me is like early 2000s.
Old to book readers are like,
but that could be like a couple years.
2015 for older book readers. Like
I was gonna say the 90s, but 2015.
Yeah,
I would say early 2000s or even in the 90s. But I don't know. There's been a lot of covers being redone. Like you have like Beasts of Prey, how they changed the covers for that, and it's only been out.
Mad about that.
It's been out for a year now, and they changed the covers.
Yeah.
So mad about that.
Yeah. I don't know what their logic is. Maybe because it didn't sell very well. But I don't know. I'm only guessing.
That's a good question.
I really enjoyed the first one.
Me too. But I'm thinking to myself, like, did people really pick it up though? Was it popular?
I would think so.
I don't know.
That's a good question. I enjoyed it. It was a really good book.
Yeah.
I ordered the paperback from Waterstones.
And
I haven't gotten, like, it's still processing.
Yeah.
Have you heard about your Sylvia Moreno Garcia book?
It said it was shipped, but I don't know if that's accurate.
Really?
Yeah.
Mine just says payment taken. I'm really about to get pissed about it. It just says payment taken, and
yeah, it said shipped in the status, but who knows? It didn't really say how much the delay was.
I gotcha.
It just said it was a delay, which it didn't say like how many weeks or anything. So I'll get it when I get it, I guess.
I'm definitely gonna have to email them. This teacher says Crayola's the best. Facts. I look through Goodreads, all the editions before I buy a book. That's how I knew I wanted the Gallant, because it was better than the UK edition, the US Gallant. Gotcha. I never do that. I never go through Goodreads and look at their editions.
Goodreads be on something, because sometimes their stuff ain't accurate.
Yeah, at all. At all.
Facts.
So, yeah. Facts, Emily. Facts. Crayola for the win. Definitely.
Crayola.
I love Crayola. I'll say 2012 onward. Really old YA gets new box set over time if we're lucky. That's true. Because didn't they do that to the Vampire Academy or something like that? That's an older YA set.
I mean, shoot, they did for Twilight. They redid the covers, which they look really weird. Like they look really weird.
Like I definitely do not want to read this as a kid. Like I hated those covers.
Yeah,
those covers were not. They don't even look kid friendly. Like the term "new and old" means so many things in a book world. Facts,
right?
Very subjective.
Very subjective. Am I the only one who feels happy and also sad when I open a new box of crayons? I mean, they're nice and beautiful, and once you start using them, the tops are just not that beautiful. Look, that's like our students. Oh my gosh, they want the sharpest crayon, and you're like, yo, grab one, okay? You used it. It's not gonna be sharp anymore. But yes, I definitely feel that. Had to go outside. Now I'm so hot. I think it's still like 90. It's almost 9 o'clock at night, and it is. Let me see how hot it is. 96 degrees
Ooh.
at 9 o'clock at night. Tomorrow's only going to be 105.
Only.
That's
Only.
after last week.
Meanwhile,
I'm not
in Manhattan, it's
about
76
100
degrees right now.
It's gonna be right now it's 75 degrees, and then tomorrow it's gonna be 88.
That sounds
Oh,
amazing.
we'll be one point up, 89 tomorrow.
That's
So,
probably
the
calming
city
weather
is
that you can actually
entering
go outside.
August, and August gets very humid in the city.
Yeah,
So
August is our hottest month of the year usually. So if it's 100 now, I can't wait for August. I'm so excited.
Supposedly,
I
from
see
what
that.
I've been seeing, is that it's gonna get hotter, even into September. From
That's good for the Labor Day.
Dang, Brandie, give us some good news.
sorry, I'm just being honest.
Dang, Brandie.
Hopes up.
Dang.
I know the Earth is saying something. It's just we keep taking and taking from the Earth, and it just can't.
Oh, the ILLUMICRATE version is nice.
The ILLUMICRATE version of Gallant, she wanted, and so she wants, she shall receive, and she did. So she enjoyed it. The ILLUMICRATE is like black with black sprayed edges. It's really cute.
I feel like it suits the what I want to say, like the story. Yeah, the theme of the book. I think.
Yeah.
From what people told me, I haven't read it.
Like very gothic and dark.
Yeah.
I feel that. Yo, Twilight new editions are larger print.
Yeah, it is larger.
It's 90 here, but it felt like 90 or 80 with the humidity. Yeah. Now match the inside of the book. Try.
When I was a teenager, those books were the shit.
They were the shit.
They were. So yeah. So yes, they're trash now, but then it was the shit. Okay. It was.
I agree with that.
They were not my type of vampires, so.
Yeah, I think since I was a teenager. Since I was a teenager, I seemed to just like that type of stuff. I wasn't thinking it was problematic at the time.
Yeah. I didn't think so either.
I thought it was like, oh my God, oh, this is so cute type of deal, you know? Like, oh, Edward, Jacob, oh, Bella, you need to close your mouth. Your mouth is always open.
Bella's mouth being open like that just fucking annoying. I'm sorry. I said it. I feel this, so come move. No. It's too much. I'm setting boundaries right now. And you're in my bubble. You're in my bubble. Okay. Sorry. Anyways. Brandie had my back, otherwise I wouldn't have gotten it right. She definitely did. She came through.
It's like, here you go.
Young mom.
Like
Come on. You're so aggressive. The illustration and Gallant were black and white, so it feels nice.
I just did not hear great things.
Why the brown cover? Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's short. Why?
Yeah, the cover didn't grab me, so I was like, oh.
I swear to God. Back up, homie.
But I missed you today.
I'm sorry. She's so clingy. I gave her
there is a book that everyone should watch out for that comes out next month on the 22nd. So you definitely gotta get this.
Of course, you have an art.
Zombies in it. I'm gonna read it in August.
Is that from Penguin Team?
Oh no, the author reached out to me and sent me one.
Nice.
Brandie got connections. Okay.
But I plan on doing a review and stuff. I'm excited. But zombies and stuff, wow. Yeah. I'm all for that.
So that's a good book for Black Winathon, you think?
I think so. It could
Is
be.
it thriller? What is it? It's YA?
It's YA. This is a Hyperion, so it's like based. It's like from Disney,
Mm.
but it's 16-year-old Zari Young. Yeah, it's YA.
Have you thought about more of like next year doing the Disney books?
I
That we
think
talked about?
that would be fun. It's just like most of them are Uncle Rick's books,
Yeah, we're not doing Uncle Rick's.
but
couldn't.
I think that would be fun to do. Read all of Disney Hyperion books, middle grade.
Mm-hmm. I love middle grade. Like Mother, like
Oh my gosh.
you know what? I'm not taking this. I'm not taking this with you, Erica.
Mm.
You better look. Answer the
You
phone.
are feeling better. You're
Answer
feeling
the phone.
better.
Yeah,
So
look.
Right.
it's coming.
You feeling
Right.
great about yourself right now. I could tell. I can tell you're feeling amazing to talk this much shit.
Right. Can't
To
wait
talk
for you to
this
get
much shit.
fully better so I can see you in person, see your face. I miss your face, Erica. I miss hearing your voice and stuff too.
I know she ain't been calling nobody. No nothing.
I don't even know if I don't even think I gave her my number.
Oh, the audacity. The audacity.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Erica.
Come on, Erica. Don't
Now
be
she
shady
wants to call
now.
somebody.
Mm-mm. Don't be
She's
shady
like,
now.
I said what I said.
I think tomorrow's your 8th day, right?
I have no idea.
Okay, tomorrow's your 8th day. Because I remember you testing positive on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
So tomorrow.
I tested positive some days ago, and I still feel like I'm dying. And yeah.
Okay. Well, don't die. But
Well, I don't plan on it. I kind of didn't write that into my schedule.
the shit topping that she has.
Oh my goodness.
Did she get on any other medication at all? Did her doctor prescribe medication for her?
Okay. My doctor is an ass.
Uh-oh.
My doctor is a rootin' tootin' ass.
Mm-mm.
So I called and I told her, that I tested positive for COVID. And she was like, okay, I'll call it a prescription. So I thought, why was I thinking, first of all? I thought that she was calling in, hi.
Hi.
Oh, dude.
She finally decided to show her face.
So rude.
So she called in a prescription, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I get it. My sister brings it over and I look at it and I'm like, this didn't look right. It's erythromycin, which is a regular antibiotic, right?
Yeah, erythromycin.
Yeah. And she calls in a cough medicine. Okay, fine. I'm okay with the cough medicine. And then I discover, as I'm looking up the cough medicine, because I haven't had this one before, that it is a DM, which is the cough suppressant, which I don't do because of my asthma.
Right.
And so when I called my insurance company's health line, she was like, I don't understand why doctors are still prescribing erythromycin, whatever, for COVID. They should not be doing that, apparently. And I was like, okay, I just want to make sure that I didn't lose my mind.
Yeah. Because it's supposed to be a steroid, right?
You can get a steroid. She didn't do that. And I'm just over it. So I'm gonna go to another doctor that I have. Because I just didn't feel like dealing with her today.
Yeah.
I was not in the mood to deal with her.
Yeah.
Today.
You sound a little bit congested. Or is that this?
That's what it sounds like. congested.
So, yes and no. And the reason why I say that is because it's also allergy season for me. So I've got it all, and I can't discern like
Which is which.
which is which.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't tell you whether or not the stuffiness and the congestion is because of the COVID.
Yeah,
it's part of it for sure, but is it all in part?
right.
So yeah.
Well, what you got over there for your smart ass mouth? What's
Oh
the what's in your emergency stash for that smart ass mouth of yours?
my gosh.
Look, you got something over there for that?
No.
No.
I'm just playing.
No. There is no cure for that.
I love it.
It's okay, Erica. We still love you. We still love you.
Oh, thank you. Love you too.
A little bit.
Bye.
Only a little.
A little?
Get better. Make sure you take your breathing
Only a
treatments.
little?
Yeah.
You feel a lot better, Erica.
I'm just playing. But Erica, no, seriously, make sure you take your inhaler, especially like during showers and stuff like that.
Oh my gosh. I had a shower.
I used to steam up the bathrooms and just breathe in all that steam.
Yeah.
That's what
and
I
I
did.
have what is it? My
Nebulizer thing.
no. Well, for the shower. What do you call it for the shower?
Those shower pods. Those big shower pods.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, those are amazing.
The Vicks. The Vicks one.
Yeah, the big shower pods.
Yeah. So I have those, and I love them. I'm running low.
Yeah. Do you need some more?
I'm gonna have to order some more.
Do you want me to do a delivery?
What?
Do you want me to do a delivery?
You want to drive all the way here?
No, I'm gonna ship it.
He's gonna ship it.
Yeah. So Target has this thing called Shipped, where they deliver
I love
it.
using Shipped.
I thought you were gonna.
I love Shipped.
And drive it here.
Oh, the audacity! Oh my god!
If she's gonna drive, she better drive real quick.
Drive to Baltimore area.
Take a pit stop to Ohio, then head up there.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, that's a little trifling, don't you think?
What? Oh, well, it's coming from you, so I can't tell. But yeah, I could definitely order you some things and have it delivered. It's super late right now. It's 10 o'clock, so it will be there in the morning.
Oh, okay. When y'all are done, call me because I'll be up.
Okay.
All right. Well, maybe I'll be up.
You'll be up, right? Where are you going?
I don't know. I've been like sleeping a lot.
Man.
No, I understand that.
Yeah.
That's
the only thing you can do is just try to sleep it off.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That COVID fatigue is no joke.
Right.
No joke.
Like the best, but it's not like a restful sleep.
It's not. It's like you wake up and you've got a headache and congested and you feel like, you got a hangover. That's how I felt.
Yeah, and not a good one.
Not a good one.
Like a good way.
Not a good one at all. Yeah.
So, but yeah, call me when y'all are done and we can chat about that.
Okay.
All
right. Adios.
Take it easy.
Bye.
Bye. Tell her, Kaden. Tell her. True. You better tell somebody. Man, oh God, I just got another email from my boss.
Now?
I know.
Oh Lord.
Sent it at 9 o'clock.
At least you got an email now, right?
God.
Good
Every day I don't want to know what's happening the day before. I need to plan on my week. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to know daily stuff at night. Leave me alone. Work-life balance. And we said that. We were like very strict about that this year. Like, we have to have work-life balance. We have to. They were like, we understand. We respect that. Okay. 9:00 at night. But I'm expected to read this before I get to work. Okay. Anyway. Okay. That's my rant for the night. Let's do another sprint. I am going to read Elantris. And let's see how far we get with our reading or productivity at least. So,
Yeah.
see you guys in 45. Are you reading, Brandie?
Yeah, I'm about to read now.
What are you gonna read?
Beast of Ruin.
Yeah, because she got some arcs.
I need to finish it so I can post my review tomorrow.
I love that.
I don't have arts yet.
You will. You will. It's coming.
Yeah.
Look, I don't have arcs yet, but it's coming eventually. All right. So I'll see you guys in 45. Happy reading.
Okay. is what it is.
Mm.
Good. And I was having my potatoes with my baked potato soup.
Mm. I had a burrito.
Whoever you want. I mean, look, there's just something about Barbara and her team, though. I mean, it's just, come on.
Whew.
I really feel like she got this unique vision.
I need it.
Something more outside the box.
I don't even know. I don't feel like doing the math, to be honest. 450 pages. And I walked my dog. That was good.
Oh, okay.
It's productive.
Mm-hmm.
How was your reading?
Mine was good. I just got like 20 pages left and then I'll be done.
Oh,
So immediate thoughts. What are you rating it? A 5.
Yes, because literally it takes off right where we left off in the first book. And
good.
with this book, it's more in depth with Coffee's mom and her grandmother.
Mm.
And it's really interesting. It just like why Coffee didn't know about the Rajas and all this other stuff. And when I read this book, it reminds me of this very old movie called Imitations of Life.
Mm-hmm.
When it came to the relationship with Jane and her mom.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So that's what you have to think when you're reading this, because that's
Okay.
what
Got it. Got it.
Man.
it's that deep.
It's what?
It's that deep into stuff. It puts it in the perspective for you.
I love that.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to get it.
Me either.
And then your review, you're going to record your video and then
It's probably gonna be posted tomorrow, like late in the evening.
that's fine as long as it's posted. Like I can't wait to is it going to be spoilery?
I'm gonna try to not make it spoilery at all. I want people to like
Aww.
go through the motions like I am. Like it's so emotional.
You usually don't make yours spoilery though, right?
Yeah, I'm trying not to make it as spoilery, so I'm saying no spoilers. Like people have to read it.
So sometimes it should be dropping little nuggets.
Little nuggets, little morsels.
Yeah. Like what was it? Blood Scion was definitely spoiler. I was like, girl, you gotta put spoilery on
Because
this.
there was nowhere else. It was nowhere how like to describe the book.
Yeah, you
There's
had
no-
to. Yeah, I was loving that. I love that review. I want to reread that book so bad.
No one's talking about that book either.
Yeah, no one's talking about it anymore. It
And
was
which
so
book was that again?
Blood Scion.
I have to read it.
It's like it's a YA version of the Blood Trials.
That's the other one I have to read. I should actually read them together.
Yeah,
Sometimes I do read multiple books at a time, so that would be interesting.
Yeah.
Get the audio if you can, for sure. I was listening to on my Blood Scion on my drive to New Orleans and during spring break, and I'm like, oh my God, Brandie.
Yeah, she was.
Oh my God. And she posted her review the day that it was released, and I was like, okay. That's when I was like, okay, I can't watch this right now. I gotta wait until I finish the book. Because oh my God. I love being able to like reach out to people about books. And it's fun.
Yeah.
It's so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going through my days. What days you got, Erica? You know? Read another 41 pages. Going to head to bed. I'm exhausted. I already said goodnight. Okay. I just want to do a 30-minute wind down. Is that okay with you guys? Or you guys want to do 20 minutes to wind it down for the night?
30.
30. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I need to finish my book.
You got 20 pages left. 30 should do it.
I cannot wait to see your review.
Man, I'm probably gonna get emotional.
Oh.
If you've seen Imitations of Life,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, then
I have not
Mhm.
seen that.
go watch it.
Imitation
Like
Life.
Mahalia Jackson is in it. It's
Is it an older movie?
yeah,
Imitation.
Oh
but
yeah. Oh yeah.
it's hard hitting on a lot, especially with relationship when it comes
It
to
is.
daughter and mother. Like
Mm-hmm.
every time I watched that movie, I cried. Every time, especially at the end, it got me.
I mean that's at the end is like,
It's a trip.
ooh. Mm-hmm.
Look, we might have to. I might have to watch that.
Just watch it. You
Yeah.
definitely want to watch it by yourself, not with Alec.
Why?
Yeah, not
Not
no,
with
not with your
no.
child.
It's not appropriate.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, is this like this movie 1959?
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, that's an old movie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but it looked good. There's black folks. I was like, hold on,
It
Actually-
really is good.
our movie without black folks.
I know it's
Mhm.
old. I
Yeah.
like old movies, and my parents have me watch old movies and stuff. So
Yeah, I don't mind that, but I mean, I have to have black folks in it. Like, otherwise, I won't watch it. And they're there. I see it.
you'll
Okay.
see two black.
Well, it's all a part. That's part of the dynamic.
Movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The lack of.
Mhm.
Ugh. I'm gonna watch it though.
No, it's once you've watched it once, I think you're like, oh, it's
Yeah.
the subject matter. You're like, wow, okay.
Okay, it's on Amazon. I gotta rent it.
It's deep.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why when I'm thinking of Beast of Ruin, when it comes to like Kofi's mom and her grandmother, it goes back into the past where she's her mom, like, and her identity. Ugh. Oh God.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Like
Okay.
And then that identity part with Imitation of Life is a huge part of that movie.
right.
Huge part of that movie.
I just rented it, so I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
You're looking forward to your thoughts.
It is it's not easy to swallow. Like it's
Mm-mm.
hard hitting.
I got mommy issues, so I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this. Ooh, not the movie plan.
Well,
Jeez.
just take your time watching it.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, we're about to do our last one. Sorry, I'm sorry. But I'm tired and I have to wake up at 5.
I have
So
to wake up at least around 7.
Yeah, your day is very early. You
yeah,
gotta get
I
up early,
just
early like that too, Brandie.
Yeah, I gotta at least 7:15 could get everyone situated,
yeah.
pack up the car, make sure everyone's dressed, brush your teeth.
Are they back to school too?
So my daughter just started today, and then my son, he starts on the 8th for pre-K. So then I'll just have one with me.
That would be so much easier
Yeah.
for you during the day, lugging around one kid versus 2. Not
Yeah.
lugging them around like they're items, but
I'll just have one road dog instead of 2.
2. Yeah. I just got my schedule switched over, so I go in at 6:45. So I have to drop little one off at 6:30, be in the parking lot at the door by 6:30, so I can be to work by 6:45. So it'll allow me to get off earlier.
You're still training though, right?
Yeah, we're training. Kids start entering the building on Monday, so we're doing like transition camp. So all of kinder, and then I don't know if pre-K is starting Monday as well. I'm not sure. But all of Kender and all new students to the district are starting on Monday, and then everybody comes back on Wednesday.
Okay.
So
Mhm.
my daughter will start Wednesday as well. I won't be able to walk her into the building or anything like that, which I'm sad about, but at least I'll be able to pick her up after school on her first day. So I like that. That's what my goal was, like, to avoid childcare as much as possible this year. And so that's why I switched my schedule, because I rather drop her off earlier and spend time with her during the afternoons. So if I have to continue my 5 a.m. wake ups, because we got to pack lunches, pack breakfast, do all of those things early in the morning, I just rather spend more time with her in the afternoon. So
Yeah.
yeah, but it's
My
fun.
daughter's school, they had a little welcoming part, like blowing bubbles and stuff, had music in the front, say happy first day of school. It was just a lot. Like the news was there.
That's so cute.
A huge thing. Balloons was everywhere. Like,
We did that for pre-K, but pre-K is different. It's more bubbly and inviting, whereas like the first grade on up, it's like get them in the building, push.
oh no, they didn't do that for first through fifth grade. That was all for them.
Really?
Yeah, it was cute.
Yeah, Caroline would take forever, but you guys have buses though, right? Too.
But the
All
car
right.
one doesn't take forever. I try to get there before it gets crazy.
Yeah, our Caroline lasts over 2.5 hours the first 2 weeks of school.
Oh
2.5
no,
hours.
no.
So we're out there till like almost 6 dealing with Caroline, because our kids don't get bussed in. That reduces and cuts your load on how many drivers you have in a half. So if we have 500, 600 students in the building, maybe a third, at least minimum, will take a bus. If not, walk home. Those are not options for us because we're a private school. But yeah, our car line, that's why I wanted to change my schedule too, is because car line will be like 2.5 hours. I don't want to deal with that. Literally, it's wrapped around the corner. We have police escort that we hire on for the first 3 weeks of school to help regulate the car lines and the streets and stuff like that, so we can get them wrapped around certain buildings, neighborhoods. So they put out the cones and everything. Like, it's a whole production.
Process.
It's a whole production. I'm not looking forward to it. Like, morning car line, people want to drop their kids off and take pictures, and I'm like, about 300 parents behind you.
It's not like that. My daughters, it's just like they pull up, kids come out, we drive off.
Yeah. No. Parents pull over, get out their cars, take pictures, do all of these things. I'm like, you got to do that at home.
That's what I did. I took pictures at home.
You got to do it at home.
I'm not trying to be boxed in with these parents.
Yeah, no, ours is wrapped. I mean, literally, it'll be wrapped around. They have a so we've already sent out a picture map of how to wrap around certain areas and neighborhoods to be able to follow that and get into the building. And we have 3 lanes. So yeah, police escort. We have about 18 police officers that will be there starting on Monday to help transition.
18?
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, keep in mind, we don't have buses. The daycares we only have 2 partner daycare centers that pick up. So everybody has to be picked up by car. Everybody. So, and we have over 600 students in the building. So, yeah, which is not that much. 600 students.
Okay.
Our last school had over 9. So, that's not that much. But yeah, it gets extensive, like, really fast. And like, again,
And what's the highest grade?
5th grade.
Okay.
5th grade. But it's car line, it's just, people move slow, not paying attention. That slows everything down as well. I just didn't want to do afternoon car line, so Me changing my schedule was a blessing in disguise because I was like, I'm
You
not.
did that last year.
I'm not doing that in the heat, the rain. We're out there for a minimum of 45 minutes. Like once everything dies down in the middle of school year, parents got it. Like routines, people know what to do. It's still minimum 45, 50 minutes. I'm not doing it. It's 100 degrees outside. Mm-mm. Nope. Absolutely not. They can't pay me for that. I'm not. So I'll be doing morning car line and doing drop offs and stuff like that. That's it. I cannot wait to get out of education. Can't y'all tell?
You've been saying that. You've been saying that.
And then I'm too tired to apply for more jobs, and it's like I gotta pick and choose. I gotta pick my battles. Like waking up right now is my battle that I'm choosing. So maybe over the weekend I'll take some time off and won't work, and then we'll try to find a different job. I'm trying to be like Adrian though, out of sight, out of mind, like pushed over here, working from home. Working on the admin side of things. But
yeah, I wouldn't mind doing
not
that.
lucky.
I could work with students.
Right, working with students, that's the sugar.
Parents, like I don't have the patience, and I think I say that because I have kids of my own now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like,
You have a lot of patience too.
No, I don't.
I don't have.
No, I don't. I do not have patience.
Not one.
Keandre will say it. I don't have patience.
I see you with those kids. He lying. I see him. Shoot, I've been on. Man,
sometimes I want to pull
up.
out.
You talking too loud. I cannot. But. All right, 30 minutes, and then we're finished for the night until tomorrow when Brandie has her sprints. Yep. Right? You're doing sprints?
Right, at 7 p.m.
What, 7 Eastern time?
Was it 7 or 8?
Girl, hold on.
What did I do?
Like 6 my time.
Was it?
We not even at home.
I did 7 last time.
No, you did 7:30 last time. Don't be lying to the people.
Well, I'll put it at 7:30. I couldn't remember. Don't be coming around like that.
6 o'clock. We not even at home.
Oh,
we in the street trying to get home.
Make sure.
Oh, like that's super early. I mean, I'll be there.
No, I'm gonna put the 7:30. I just can't do it as late as I want to anymore because
I know.
Gotta get up early.
Night. We used to be online until like midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Doing long sprints. Can't do it. Won't do it.
Can't do it no more because then I won't be able to get up.
At all.
Kids are gonna be late because of me, and I don't like my kids late for school. Like I can't.
I hate being late. Anyway,
always early, if anything.
Yeah, that's what I need to be. I need to learn how to do that and be on time.
Yeah, this says 7:30. Brandie, it says 7:30 unless you just changed.
It's 7:30. Okay, good. 7:30.
Yeah, look, that's early. 6 o'clock. All right. I would have been there either way, so I'm just complaining. All right.
I love you, Bray.
I love you more. All right. Happy reading, everyone. All
right.
How is everyone's reading? Oh, it was good. I didn't eat it.
Good. I'm gonna read some more to feel like I'm getting into the book. They already had the first death, so I was like,
And
okay,
you're reading The Final Strife?
the final fight.
Yeah. Gotcha. Oh, that book is so good.
Oh my god.
So I'll be working with you.
Did you finish?
Yeah, I finished. Oh my god.
All I gotta say
Man, it left on the cliffhanger.
Shut up.
It did.
No.
A lot of
Take
stuff.
that, 'cause that's
So
a
is it supposed to
duology.
be more than
A lot of
two books?
stuff was revealed literally on the last page. And then I read her author's note, and it literally states like it's crazy that I thought of Imitations of Life, and she did it like it literally says I wanted to acknowledge two books that partially influenced the creation of Benty's point of view, specifically Nella Larson's Passing and Fanny Hurst's Imitation of Life. But I did not know that until
Oh, look at you making connections.
oh
Yeah.
A whole cliffhanger on a duology book.
well, no, it's supposed to be 3 books.
Oh, there's 3 books.
Yeah, so she has one more.
Oh,
okay.
I swore it was a duology.
Yeah, she's gonna have one more.
Mm-mm-mm.
And my god,
The audacity.
like oh man, so good. Ayana, like her writing doesn't disappoint.
Yeah,
Like doesn't disappoint.
I can't wait.
We said the same thing.
It just was released yesterday, right?
Yeah. Can't believe she did that to me.
Right. Yeah. Got to page 200 in a graphic novel. That's what I'm talking about. I'm reading Chef's Kiss. It's a cute graphic novel. Look, that's the goal. I think that mangas and comics, graphic novels, hopefully, I can get more into that because, gotta expand our genre.
Yeah.
Or our types of books that we're reading, I guess. But
right. Reading Saga
next month.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I still haven't figured out the correlation between book 1 and how many volumes I need to read with the box set.
I'll let you know. I haven't. The book is still in the box. I need to take it out of the box.
Yeah, you need to do a hobby.
Yeah, I do. I just don't feel like it. That's a lot. I feel like I might split it up into like maybe two, maybe 3 videos. I don't know. Maybe 2 videos. I don't know.
So this goes to chapter 6. I think the first book was like 18 or something.
What'd you say, Adrian?
I was about to say it looks like it has to be multiple because I did my electronically, so I didn't actually have it physically in my hand. But when I see Bree flipping through, I said, "Oh, that's thicker than what I thought it was."
Yeah, it is pretty thick when I see. Yeah.
I want to say that it's 3 volumes equals 1 of book 1, maybe, because book 1 ends at like 18.
Yeah, I would think there's 3 volumes in book 1.
It just says chapter 6 again. Oh, duh, because that was book 1. Duh. Not me being a dum-dum this late. Chapter 18. Okay. Either way, I'm going to figure it out because it might be 2 volumes per 1 book. I have no idea, though. These illustrations are just amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was about to say they're very good.
What did you when did you read Saga, Adrian?
When Ashley and Bree we're doing the read. I
Yeah,
didn't read everything, so
They do.
let
yeah.
me know where you all are at. But
I'm
I
behind.
got to read the whole thing. 'Cause I was reading like 5 books at the same time, so I was like, okay,
Yeah.
do this. I had no idea it was so long. I was like, really? It's that long?
To be continued. Yeah. It looks like it might
An
just be.
emotional roller coaster ride.
It is. I can't wait. I like roller
Yes,
coasters. I like it, hopefully in a good way.
I do too.
Oh man.
Hopefully it's good. I'll figure it
Yeah,
out. But
but
I
I mean,
gotta.
when I say that, it's happiness, it's sadness, but yeah, it's just all of the feels.
Oh man, I love that for us. um. Oh, sorry. All of the volumes are split into 6 issues. Right. So book 1
Okay.
is like 1 through 11, right? Or something like that. Book 1 is. So I have the volumes, but Brandie has the books, the hardcovers.
Yeah.
So we're just trying to equate the book with the
Yeah.
volume.
Because I'll read book 1 in August, then book 2 following September.
Yeah. And then I want to say the book either has 11 chapters or 18. I want to say 11 though. I don't know why I keep thinking 11, but maybe it's 18.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out tomorrow. I got Saga Volume 4 finally, so I can continue, but they're so expensive. Yeah, that's why I bought the box set.
I
So
got the books because it definitely was like cheaper, like
yeah.
like 30%, something crazy.
Yeah.
So I was like, I might as well.
One of them was 50% off.
Yeah. I think that was book 1
Maybe 2 or 3.
or 3. I don't remember.
Oh,
Yeah. It was like 50%.
that was during the 50% off sale.
No, it was during Amazon
Yeah,
Prime.
Prime.
Yeah, Prime Day. 50% off
Oh.
for the entire book. But they are on
I bought
Hoopla.
nothing for Prime Day.
They are on Hoopla. The whole set, like even the bind up that has all 60 chapters. So even that has it's 55, 54,
It was
55.
just chunky. It
It's
just would be
chunky.
awkward to hold.
And it's on Hoopla, but I don't know if UK has Hoopla. So the hardcovers has 3 volumes in each. Gotcha. Okay, so I need to read the first 3 volumes. Okay. I don't think we have Hoopla here. Yeah, the first 3 are free on KU. Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that is it, guys. We're done for the night. I am crashing and go to bed, and I will. Anyway, y'all know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Um,
My alarm on right now so I can wake up.
Thank you so much. This is beyond helpful.
So essentially, if I'm
Okay.
All right.
that way, by time October hits, we'll be finishing up, and then that's when the other volume comes out, right?
Yeah.
Or whatever.
In October.
Yeah.
Yeah. Volume 10 comes out in October.
Yeah.
Which will be 6 additional chapters.
Yeah.
Good night, everyone. I will see you.
Bye.